In today's game, Joe and Greg will be playing a 2,000 point game between Greg's newly primed Ultramarines, led by the new Marneus Calgar, and Joe's fully painted Tyranids. They're going to be doing the new Eternal War mission and the chapter approved Vital Intelligence. So there are going to be 5 objectives, one in the center of the board, and then one in the center of each table quarter. And then at the start of each turn, you roll a d6. And that objective marker is worth 2 victory points instead of 1. And then on a 6, all of them are worth 2 victory points, and you gain a victory point at the end of each round that you control. And other than that, it's just Slay the Warlord, Linebreaker, and the new First Strike bonus objective. And Joe can tell us all about his Tyranid army.
For my Tyranids, I'm running a Battalion detachment and a Spearhead detachment. I'm running them as High Fleet Jormungandr. For my Battalion, I've got the Swarmlord. He knows the Smite, Catalyst, and Onslaught psychic powers. For my second HQ, I have a Broodlord that knows Smite and Psychic Scream. And I'm giving him my army's relic, the Maw-Claws of Thyrax. So if he kills someone in the fight phase, all subsequent fight phases he gets to reroll failed to hit. For my troops, I've got an 11-man unit of Gene Stealers, a 5-man unit of Ripper Swarms, a 30-man block of Hormigons with Adrenal Glands and Toxin Sacs, and then I've got a 3-man Warrior unit. 2 of them have Death Spitters, and the third one has a Venom Cannon. I also have a Lictor, because I had the points, and a Hive Crone. For my Spearhead detachment, it's being led by a Malanthrope. That will be my army's Warlord. I'm giving him the Jormungandr specific Warlord trait, Insidious Threat, so guys within 3 inches of him, they are shooting, Greg doesn't get a cover save against. I've got a unit of 2 Carnifexes. Each of them has Spore Cysts. One of them fell off, apparently. Enhanced Senses. One of them has a Heavy Venom Cannon. The other has a Stranglethorn Cannon. And they each have a pair of Monster Scything Talons. I've got an Exocrine. And then I have a Tyrannifex with a Rupture Cannon and Stinger Salvos. And then I've got a Trigun Prime with Adrenal Glands. So I have a total of 9 command points.
Okay, so I'm going to be running a Battalion, and I'm going to have Marneus Calgar in there, and he's going to be my Warlord. So you get a +2 command points for that, but I'm going to start going through those. So I'm going to do a Field Commander, which allows me to choose another another character to be a Warlord, but not use up my Warlord trait. So I'm going to be doing that on my one lieutenant with the laurels on it. And then I'm going to use another command point to upgrade the detachment to Indominus Crusaders. So that's going to give me a keyword on my Primaris Captain, Lieutenants, Ancient, Intercessor Squads, or Inceptor Squads. And then I'm going to spend a 3rd and final command point to make my 10-man squad of Intercessors with Stalker Bolt Rifles Veteran Intercessors, which is going to give them 1 extra attack and 1 extra leadership for the duration of the battle. And then there's some stratagems out of the Vigilist book that you can use. The other lieutenant is going to take the one of the 2 relics from the Vigilist book. It's going to take the Reliquary of Gathlamor, and basically it denies Psychers by 1 as long as he's within 18 inches. And if they don't get the power off on a 4+, he basically does like a perils to them, like they suffer perils. But we'll get into the units right away. I have 3 Intercessor Squads. The 2 5-mans have bolt rifles. The 10-man has been upgraded to Veterans and has Stalker bolt rifles. I have a 10-man squad of Reavers down there with the heavy bolt pistols and the combat knives. Up on top of the building, I have a Company Ancient and an Apothecary. And then down on the ground level, I have a 3-man squad of Inceptors there. And then I have 2 squads of Aggressors. One with the 3-man squad with the Flamestorm Gauntlets. And a 6-man squad with all the shootiness. I also have a Repulsor. He's got the twin las cannon and the las talon on there. He's got the Gatling gun on the gunner. And then for HQs, I have 2 lieutenants as one choice. I have a Librarian who knows the Nuln Zone and Might of Heroes. And I have for my third choice Marneus Calgar. And his Honor Guard, his Victrix Guard, are an elite, but they don't take up a slot when you take Marneus Calgar. So they're added in as a separate choice. This is going to be my first time fielding them. Hopefully it's a decently well-balanced list. I guess we'll see in a little bit whether or not how they hold up against the Tyranids.
I picked the table sides and the deployment, and I chose Hammer and Anvil, and I picked this side to deploy my Tyranids on.
So Greg got to deploy first, his entire army first.
Yeah, I had to deploy my entire army first, so I split it into 2. I hold both objectives with my 5-man squads and some other stuff. The Repulsor is on my right flank, and it has those units inside, the 3 Flamestorm Aggressors and then 4 characters. And then on the other side, I have my other lieutenant, Marneus Calgar, his bodyguards, a 6-man Aggressor squad, and the veteran squads in front, while the 5-man squad holds the back. I don't think I got into it exactly. The lieutenant with the sword up has the other warlord trait, so he can, as long as he's on the battlefield once per game, I can choose one of the other chapter tactics that's in the vanilla Space Marine books.
Yeah, and then you gain that in addition to your Ultramarine.
In addition to the Ultramarine one, yes.
For the Tyranids, I've deployed kind of across my entire area. I've got the Hormagaunts in the center stretching over to the Malanthrope, so they're going to get the -1 to Greg to hit them. I've got the Exocrine and the Tyrannifex both right next to him, so they'll benefit from his denying cover, and it's going to be -1 to hit them as well. I've got the Warriors over by the Conifex and the Hive Crone, just for them to be in position to support them if the Swarmlord moves out. Currently, he's just sitting kind of in the center of my deployment zone. I have the Trigun Prime, going to be tunneling in with the Gene Stealers set up in the tunnel with him. I spent 1 command point for the enemy below to set up the Broodlord with them, so he can come up alongside them. Lictor is infiltrating in, and the Rippers are going to burrow in at some point, to give me some options to grab objectives depending on where the number ends up.
Did I mention that my Reavers are in reserve and are coming in through Deep Strike because of the grab sheets?
Yeah,
if I didn't, I'm mentioning it now.
Yeah, so a lot of Deep Strikes from Joe, just 1 from Greg. And then with the new missions in Chapter approved, like you alternate deploying your entire army. So right now, Greg will go first unless Joe seizes, which I assume you'll try to.
I want to try and seize.
He does.
Yikes.
It's a rough one for
It's
me.
been a little bit since...
So then, can I still use the... I can't use the stratagem then to be all in cover either, because that happens...
I think it's before the first... I think it would be after this.
After this? Well, then I will use that if I can. We'll look it up.
Yeah, the prepared positions or whatever, to have your entire army, except Titanic stuff, in cover. But you will be in cover from these 2, from Joe's Warlord trait. So it would just be... This is your only shooting then, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's not too much shooting, but...
I will still use it. So there goes 2, unless we find out that I can't.
Yeah, and then on a 5+, you get
oh yeah,
or 2 5-ups. Caligari is Warlord trait.
Nope.
No command points back.
Wasn't a ton of movement for the Tyranids. The Hive Crones moved up with the Repulsor as its closest target, so it won't suffer a -1 to hit for its Tentaclids. But its drill cannon is in range to fire at the Inceptors, and that doesn't care about ballistic skill hits. One of the Conifexes stayed still, the one with the heavy venom cannon, so it could fire at the Repulsor or the Inceptors. The other ones moved over since he gets a +1 to hit if he targets a unit with 10 or more models, and Greg only has one of those. The Hormagaunts just moved forward a bit, staying close enough to the Malanthrope for the -1. Sent one out to grab the objective in the center. We rolled for which objective is worth more. It's the one that the repulsor is sitting right by.
Objective 3.
So currently, Greg's getting 2 for that, 1 for this, right?
Yep.
So, and currently I'm holding 3 if things work out like that. I already did it. Just because it wouldn't affect anything else I did the Hive Commander for the Hormagaunts just to get them out there. Since I just need to move 3 of them out further than they got to go anyway. And Malanthrope and the Tyrannifex and Exocrine stayed stationary to get their bonus shots. So, only going to try and cast 1 Psychic Power. Going to try and cast Catalyst from the Swarmlord onto the Hormagaunts.
This is if I feel no pain.
Yeah. Got a 4. I'll command point the 1. Goes off with a 6. And then I'll start off shooting with the Hive Crone. It'll fire its tentaclids at the repulsor. And then I'll fire the drill cannon and the stinger salvo at the inceptors. So, on the repulsor, 4 shots. Does the repulsor have the fly keyword?
I believe it does. Let me look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
So, 1 regular wound and D3 mortal wounds. Because I got a 6. 1.
Okay.
And then you got 1 normal wound.
You take into account, oh, wait, no. Greg hasn't made cover saves yet.
So I took 6 mortal wounds? Or 3 mortal wounds?
No, 1.
1 mortal wound?
And then you got 1 regular save to make.
Wondering if I should. It's probably not worth it. How much damage does it do?
Just 1.
Mortal wound? Okay. So 1 mortal wound will go through, and then 1 armor save.
Yep.
I got a 5.
And then on the Inceptors, Stinger Salvo, hitting on 5s. Because of instinctive behavior. Yeah.
15 left.
1 wound, -1.
Goes through.
Even with your +1 cover?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And then Drill Cannon. 3 shots. 2 wounds, -1.
So again, that evens out, so just the regular 3 up. 1 goes through.
1 damage. And then I will fire the Stranglethorn Cannon from the Conifex right here. We'll fire at the front 10-man squad.
Alright.
So D6 shots. 1. Hitting on 3s. Hits. They're hitting on 2s. 1 wound. -1.
On the front squad?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just negated, so 3 up. Good.
Guess I'll move on to the heavy hitter guys. I will fire the Tyrannifex. We'll fire at the repulsor.
This is the Tyrannifex, right?
Yeah. Gives you all its weapons twice. Be 6 shots. Hitting on 4s. Three hits.
Perfectly average.
Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. -3 AP, no cover. Save.
Okay. So just a 6 up then. I believe you. Nope, takes 3.
Is that a 3d6?
Yeah. So
You could roll 3 ones.
that'd be 8. I'll command point the 1.
All right, 11. So it's got 12 on it.
So there's 4 left.
Yeah, it's got 16.
And that's all the shots from him. Stinger Salvo's out of range of anybody. So Exocrine will fire at the front unit of intercessors. Gets 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 5 wounds minus 3 AP.
5 wounds on the
Front intercessors.
and no cover save.
Correct.
4.
2 damage each.
Okay.
Wraps up shooting from that flank. So, guess Conifex will try and shoot his heavy venom cannon. He'll fire at the repulsor, I guess. D3 shots. 1. Hitting on 3s. Hits. Wounds on 3s. Wounds.
All right.
I think it's minus 3.
Minus 3.
Oh, minus 2.
Minus 2. So 5 up.
You get your cover save.
Okay, 4 up. Okay, stop it.
And then the lone warrior with his venom cannon will fire at... He'll fire at the Inceptors. Probably can't take out the repulsor. Try and whittle them down a bit. D3. 3. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Nothing.
Alright.
So that is it for my turn.
So, leadership over here. I'm good.
I can't believe it.
Thought for sure I had them all.
Okay, there wasn't much I could do with the repulsor. It just kind of moved its full 3 inches and disembarked all the troops, so they'll all get to fire at that, so hopefully I can take that thing down. The Stalker Bolt Rifle Squad stayed still for this round of shooting. The Aggressors and Inceptors moved up, so did the Lieutenant and Marneus Calgar, so we'll see how much shooting I can do. I believe I'll begin with that 5-man squad of bolt rifles behind the repulsor. So they're in rapid fire range. So you're going to get 2 shots each. And -1 for firing at something that's flying, Danny, correct?
No, it's not a flyer.
Alright then. So, looking for 3 ups.
Or do you have psychic powers?
Oh, that was right. I'll do that first. Leave those there. Smite goes off with a 7. You got anything to deny it?
Nope.
Okay. 3. And then Might of Heroes onto himself. 7. Does that go off? Check that card.
Yep,
Okay.
with a 6.
Alright, so that goes off. So Harpy takes 3, and then it's toughness
6.
Okay, so looking for 5s. 2 at -1.
5 up. Fail.
Alright. Now the repulsor and all of its awesome guns. That BS5 now.
Oh, that sounds bad. I thought it'd be 6s.
Well, it did move, so, but...
Oh, no, it's Power Machine Spirit.
That's right.
That'd be terrible.
So, let's start off with the Twin Las Cannon. Heavy 2. I'm just going through the lists.
Was it a Las Cannon and the Twin Las Talon?
It's a Twin Las Cannon and then a Las Talon.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, 1 hit. And then Strength 9, so 1 wound at -3.
No save.
D6. 4 damage.
How many does he have left?
4.
Storm Bolters.
You want to shoot the last Talon first?
Sure. Heavy 2. 2 hits. 2 wounds. -3. D6 each.
Dead.
Alright. See how many guys it kills when it blows up.
He doesn't.
Alright.
So Joe didn't kill a unit turn 1 and you did. So you
Oh,
get 1 victory
yeah.
point.
The hotness.
The revenge kill.
Alright. Now it is time for the bolt rifles to fire into that squad. Because they still have line of sight of most things. Let me see if these bolters behind them are in range. 30 inches. So they can see, You can see. So, 5 of them. Bolters in the back first.
So this rerolling to hit,
Reroll the hit.
and then rerolling once to wound from the lieutenant, right?
Yep.
What are you shooting at?
The home guns.
That'd be -1 to hit
Oh,
them.
that's right. So, I reroll all failed to hit, so that's fine. So
What I mean, you don't get to reroll 3s because
I don't get to reroll 3s. Okay, I only had 1 3, so that's a miss then.
Yeah, because you don't get rerolls happen before modifiers.
Okay.
So it was a hit until it wasn't.
All right. And you don't get to reroll misses that are modified.
Yeah, because you don't modify it until after it's determined.
Reroll 1s to wound. So that would be 4 saves.
AP.
1.
What's up? 5 up. 1 dies.
Alright.
That's 6 up save though.
Then the Stalker bolt rifles. So he's got it. So that means he's got it. So they'll all see. And missing on 3s no matter what.
Yep.
Four hits. This one's -2. Reroll 1s to wound. Nope. 3.
He doesn't get a save.
No feel, no pain or anything?
No.
No, it was on the
Oh.
squad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Greg would need to use his strategy to shoot.
Yeah. I don't feel like wasting my command points.
2.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up, the aggressors. I'll do the inceptors first, I guess. No, the aggressors. They'll have a tougher time with line of sight. Where is he? There he is. So, the grenade launchers. So do 3d6 on those. So 13.
Which squad are you shooting?
The Aggressor squad. With the packs on the back.
Yeah.
Grenades are going first.
Is it 2 3-mans?
Oh, you're right. I got... no, it's a 6-man, so I got 3 more to go.
That's what confusing.
Good call. And the other D3. So, another 9.
And then, what is it, 6 per for the gauntlets?
Yep, but I'll shoot these first.
Strength 4.
Okay. Yes, 3. You've got the negative on them, so 3's miss.
A lot of 3s.
Okay. Looking for 3s. Rerolling 1s. That many.
Any AP?
Nope.
5 up. 5 up. 3 down.
Those saves, though.
All right. And now the other part of the guns from them. 3s go bye-bye.
I reroll the 1s.
Nope. You can't reroll.
Oh, that was to hit, sorry. I was thinking you were at the wounding stage.
Reroll 1s to wound. Taking out all the 2s. All right, Joe. That many more. Maybe you'll lose another one.
If you're lucky.
Four.
Whoa.
Okay. Now the Inceptors. They each have 2 bolters. 2 assault bolters, I believe, as written. Or are they like the Aggressors, where they only get 1?
No, they get,
they got 6
shots.
Yeah, they have 6 heavy bolter shots each, right?
Yeah.
At range 18.
Alright, so hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. There you go.
6 up. 5. 6 down.
Marneus Calgar. Rapid fire 2. So he gets 2 shots. He's within 24. Not me. Oh my god.
Oh. We got him off the objective.
So he can't see anymore.
Oh, there's that one right there.
Can Marneus see him? I don't think so.
It's close. I think he can.
Okay. 2 shots. 2 and a 1, so the 2 misses.
Yep. And the one he gets to reroll.
Missed. Alright, that's awesome.
Chapter Master of the Ultramarines, by the way. Hated foe of the Tyranids.
How far is it? Charge 10? Yeah. Looks like I need a 9.
Yeah, I think you would.
Okay. Any Overwatch, Joe?
Nope.
Alright, Inceptor's coming in. Coming in hot. I'm not going to re-roll anything. So that's it for me. So I can't get to that objective.
Nope, but you get 3 points for 2 for this one. Or 2 for this one.
2 for that one, 1 for this one, and 1 for killing a unit.
And then you don't have to take leadership because of Synapse or whatever.
Yep. Alright, so we'll see how bad it gets for the Ultramarines in turn 2.
And roll a dice to see what objective is valuable.
Oh, yes.
6.
6.
All
which
of
is
them.
over. Oh, it's all. That's
All
right.
of them are worth 2 points.
Alright.
Since every objective on the field is valuable, I've positioned myself to... I've got my 2 secured unless Greg's Reavers come in after them. The Swarmlords advanced up into the center of the field for objective 1. And then I brought in my reinforcements. The Gene Stealers, the Broodlord, and the Lictor have come up alongside the Trigun. So they're all over here. Hopefully at least one of them will successfully make a charge in on that group of intercessors. Hiding inside of this ruin are just my 5 Ripper Swarms. They're just out of sight right now. To get to move up later, since they probably aren't going to get to kill anything by themselves. The 3 warriors just moved out, so they're all in range of the group of Inceptors. And the Carnifex with the heavy venom cannons just positioned himself on his objective. Hormagaunts have just moved up. Not specifically looking to charge with them this turn, because the Overwatch is going to be pretty powerful if I try and go after the aggressors.
Well, they moved during my turn, so they won't get to double tap, right, Danny?
Right.
But they'll still...
Yeah.
They'll still hurt them quite a bit, and they're below 20, so they don't get their reroll 1s to wound. The other Carnifex has just moved up to get sight on more units. And so...
So, I mean, you're hoping to get this objective via all this stuff?
I'm hoping that 2 of the 4 will successfully make a charge. The Lictor gets to re-roll his charge since he came in this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully someone will make it in. So, gonna start off Psychic Phase. Gonna try and cast Catalyst from the Swarmlord onto himself.
So he's in range of the Librarian, right?
And the relic, I think.
So -1 from the relic.
Goes off with a 9.
And then, can I try to deny it without line of sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an 8, and then you get your +1, so...
Oh, 3.
Even with double anti-psychic.
It wasn't enough to stop the Swarmlord.
And he will try and manifest Onslaught on himself. Goes off with a 7.
So I can only deny 1, right?
Yeah, probably. But maybe 2. What's Onslaught do?
It lets him charge even if he advanced.
Did he advance?
He did advance.
And what did it go off on?
Went off with, I rolled a 7, so it'll be going off on a 6.
Yeah, it doesn't say the other guy can deny 1.
Yeah, does your Librarian have 2, though?
Does the Librarian deny 2?
I think a Chaos Sorcerer can do 2. So, there's a decent chance a Librarian can do 2.
I can deny 2? Not
Yeah, I
just
think so.
manifest 2?
Oh, yeah, you might be right. Maybe he can only manifest. I know Demon Prince is 1 and 1. Yeah, so it's probably 2 and 1. No,
every Psychic can do 1 and 1.
I believe it's only 1.
Yeah,
But
no,
he
that's
gets to add 1 to deny.
alright, that's entirely possible. I mean, not all psychics. Usually, though.
Yeah.
Well, the Broodlord will attempt to manifest Smite. Or no. He'll try and do... Yeah, he'll do Smite.
You're gonna make your charge more difficult.
Psychic Screen. That's also the nearest.
No, you won't,
bother
because
getting
I
any.
wouldn't remove the model closest because it's holding the objective.
Well, you get to move your turn.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
you would.
So that'll be the end of the second phase. So I'll start off shooting. The Exocrine is going to fire 12 shots into the 6-man unit of aggressors. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. So 6 at -2, I think.
Okay.
In the codex.
So 5 up saves.
You're taking into account the Griggs guys at T5.
Yeah.
5 ups.
Oh, it's -3.
So 6 ups. So then they just all go through. Are they 2 damage each?
Yep.
So they're all dead.
They only have 2 wounds.
They only have 2 wounds. They're just aggressors.
I keep forgetting I'm Terry.
Yeah,
Yeah, great.
toughness 5 instead
Yeah.
of more wounds.
But they look so much beefier than a regular dude.
They got 1 more toughness.
Oh, they're like 2 times bigger than a plague marine, and a plague marine is T5. Jesus, she's got annihilated, Greg.
I did.
It was bad.
Let's see how everyone else's shooting does. Heavy venom cannon from this con effects is going to fire at the repulsor. See if he can take it out. Probably can't. But he D3, 1. Hitting on 3. Miss.
Ooh, Greg's getting lucky this game.
Oh, yeah.
He's unstoppable.
The unit of warriors will fire the venom cannon at the repulsor, and the 2 death spitters will fire at the Inceptor squad. On the Inceptors, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. No wound. Repulsor. 1 shot. 1 hit. 1 wound.
On the repulsor?
Yep, -2, I think.
Good.
So that's the shooting from that side of the board. So the Tyran effects, I will fire 3 of his shots at the repulsor. What do you think's the best target to put 3 other shots at? I mean, it's overkill for the regular Marine. It's only a D6.
I'm proud of these guys. I never know their names. Interceptors, Incestors, and...
I kind of want to charge the Swarmlord in on them.
I mean, just like the sniper dudes then.
Yeah, I'll shoot at them. So 3 shots towards the repulsor. 1 hit.
Yikes.
I'll command point that. One wound
Onto the repulsor?
at -3.
You got this 6 up, Greg.
Nope. How much damage? D6?
2.
2.
Oh, you can't be
Got 2
killed.
left.
The intercessors. 1 wound, -3.
Just roll it safe for me, please, buddy. There goes that.
What was that?
On my pencil.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
No damage from him. So, last bit of shooting is the Stranglethorn Cannon from the con effects. And he'll just fire at the Sniper Squad. D6. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, -1.
Just roll them up for me, bud. I'm coming over.
Failed though. 2 damage each.
On,
Sniper
yep,
Squad.
just pull 2. Alright.
And that is all of my shooting. So,
Alright, I cannot fail. Well, you got charges too. So.
the Trigon Prime is going to declare a charge on that back group of intercessors.
Alright. I'm gonna overwatch you.
What?
Any negatives on him?
Nope.
Okay. Looks like I'm within range of Marneus.
It does.
I don't think I'm in range of Lieutenant on him though.
I think you are.
Alright, 6s.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, just barely. Looks like.
Outer end.
Dude.
Yeah.
Reroll for 6s. Oh, yes, I got one more.
Ooh. So you got like 20 or 21 hits. You're gonna kill this trigun, right?
Of course I am. And it's toughness 7?
6.
6. Oh, yeah, 1 wound.
AP1.
Takes a...
Yes!
Put that on.
And now you fail the charge. Yes!
Oh, command point the 1.
You don't want to do that, Joe.
What if your Swarmlord needs that for reroll?
Nope.
Yay!
Glory.
They're alive!
The Broodlord will try and go in on them.
Overwatch him, Greg.
Alright, here we go.
Just gun down every one of them. The sad thing, even if none of them get in, like you're still in such bad shape.
Well, 2 hits. That's before the reroll. Nope. Knocks a wound. Nothing. Oh, 1. Yes.
Gene Stealers will go in.
All right.
Make sure you don't want to do the lictor first. He gets to reroll his, right?
Yeah, Lictor will go in first.
All right.
We said if you got half of them in, so you could
If
still
none
do...
of them make it in, I'm in a bad place. Because Greg's going to just get 4. He can deny that easy enough. If the Swarmlord doesn't get in, he can just move the 3 Inceptors and grab it. Yeah,
and there's these
6
chances
points.
Swarmlord makes it, though. That's only like a 5-inch charge. I mean, you use the reroll, so you're not guaranteed, but...
Because all I needed was... He gets +1 for his adrenal gland, so all I needed was 8 on the 2 dice, and I had a...
5 hits.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
T4, T5.
T4.
1 wound. I was doing so well. I was like, yes.
Oh, I mean, you did all the... How many wounds does he have?
He's good.
You got 4 ones.
Okay, so you actually could have killed him with, like...
6. 8.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Gene Stealers will go in. If none of them make it, because I'll get 4, Greg will be up to 10. Assuming Greg doesn't deny either one of those to me.
You could just table Greg, and then control all the objectives.
That's true. That is a viable option. 3 hits. 1. Oh,
Oh.
2 wounds.
Ooh.
5 up. 1 dies.
Yoink.
Nothing. Swarmlord on the Inceptors.
All right.
Glory. These guys have freaking... Well, I guess they already have kind of machine guns. They didn't do too much damage. They did, what, there they did 2 wounds?
Yeah.
But
They had to save a couple more, though.
Yeah.
And these guys get 3 shots each, right? Yeah.
6 shots.
Well, yeah, with each gun.
yeah.
So no reroll shenanigans.
It's true.
Not range.
Although, they're within range of the lieutenant
Oh, yeah.
for his reroll shenanigans.
2 saves.
Yeah.
All right. 4.
Nope.
All right.
Nothing.
I got super fortunate.
It's true. The comeback begins now.
Although all my aggressors are dead.
Yeah, that's dude. Every time
I don't know if that
aggressors-
could take that.
Every time the aggressors get shot, I'm like, no, they can't be that bad. Like, they have a 2-up save, right? Or
No,
they have 3 wounds at least, right? No, they just T5, as if that's a defense.
I moved almost all of my stuff back, or to the middle. I held my 2 5-man squads of intercessors back on the objectives. I've taken the middle with my inceptors, moving everything up to shoot as much as I can, and I deep struck the Reavers in the back to try to take this objective from the Carnifex on a charge if I make it. So I'm going to start off with Psychic Powers. First off, the Librarian shall cast Smite. Does not go off with 4. Oh, he gets +1. No, that's the deny.
Yeah, and that's in Kill Team. He's a better
So he
Psyker.
gets it to deny.
Yeah, to deny. But he's a better Psyker in Kill Team
That's
than
true.
he is in 40K.
And then he will cast Might of Heroes upon the Lieutenant. With a 9, that goes off. Go ahead.
Nope.
Are you going to use your Warlord thing?
Chapter Tactics.
Yeah.
What do you think would be best? Ignores cover from the Imperial Fist. I should have done it in my movement phase, but
Well,
it is what it is now.
so your Swarmlord advanced, so he doesn't get
Yeah.
it. But the rest, and he's not Jormungandr, or is he?
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest of your army is all in cover, aside from him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably the ignore cover.
All right. I shall use the Imperial Fists ignores cover for my second chapter tactics this round.
Yeah. From the special detachment in.
So only the Inceptors, the Lieutenants, the Intercessors, and the Company Ancient with the banner.
Yeah. So the
That's all
repulsor
who
won't.
gets it. Nope. So now on to shooting. The 4-man squad with the rifles is going to shoot at the Hormagaunts in front. So they got a heavy, so they move, so they're -1. And then -1 again from your thing.
No, they're
No?
out of range of it.
Okay, so hitting on 4s. Reroll the 2. Nope. Wounding on 3s. 2 saves at -2. Tried to destroy me. Alright. And then bolt pistol from the lieutenant onto them. Hits. Wounds.
Dead.
Marneus Calgar in rapid fire range onto them.
You don't want to shoot the Swarmlord with him?
He can't target, right?
Yeah.
No, he's over.
He's over 10. It doesn't matter. I'm going to hope that the repulsor takes care of him. I'll be really upset now if he...
Yeah, maybe shoot the repulsor first before
I know.
the Stormlord eats your army.
And then 4 wounds. I think the gauntlets are -1. Let me double check here. I think, yeah, -1, but 2 damage.
Ooh,
Alright.
it'd be cool on a multi-wound model.
I know, right? Repulsor. Let's do it. So 5s. Work our way up from the big guns to the little guns. Twin lads. Looking for 5s onto the Swarmlord.
You can shoot the last Talon at the same time. It's the same profile, isn't it?
Yeah. The range is different.
Yeah, 36 compared to 48, I think. Or 24
2
compared to 48.
misses. I don't think the lieutenant works for him.
I think it does.
He's more than 6 inches away,
Oh, yeah.
so that's fine. So 1 wound. -3.
What?
Goes through.
He's just barely out, Greg.
I know.
It's a shame.
4.
How many does he have? 12?
There's 8 left.
How many does he have total, though?
12.
Or I
3
guess-
Stormbolters. They're out of rapid fire. 3 for 5s. My 5s. 1.
Ooh.
Made it.
Crackstorm Grenade Launcher. Assault 1, Strength 6, AP -1, D3 damage.
A single
Missed.
crack grenade.
The Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. Heavy 3. 1 hit. Nothing. And then the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher. And then the cannon, the Gatling Cannon. Assault D6. 6. Two hits. Strength 4. 1 wound.
Good.
Alright, and then the cannon. 5s. Strength 5. 2 at -1.
AP damage.
1.
Takes another one.
Alright.
That repulsor sure killed the Swarmlord.
It definitely did. Well, I knew it wouldn't kill it, but I didn't think it would kill it. Apothecary, what do you got? Absolver Bolt Pistol.
Thing that's in like range 6, isn't it?
Range 16.
Never mind, the
Strength
opposite.
5, AP -1. It's a pistol, though. So no rapid fire or anything. Hits. Reroll to wound. 1 wound.
How much damage?
1.
Oh.
Watch me like some super gun.
Oh no, I thought it was like some
D6.
good poison one that was like a D3 or something.
Alright, and then the Primaris Ancient. He's got a bolt rifle. He's not within 15, though, no. So 1 shot. Hits. Nothing. And then the Lieutenant. He's probably within 12 for the pistol. Missed. The Aggressors are out. So now it's just the Inceptors. Oh, and then the Reavers. The Inceptors, go. Re-rolling from Calgar. And then wounding you on 5s. Re-rolling 1s. No 1s. There you go. 4 up.
5 up. Takes another 3.
Okay.
How many does he have left?
4.
If only,
Oh, yeah.
if only the chapter master of the Ultramarines.
Yeah. Hit shot into him.
Yeah.
I know,
That
right?
would be pretty cool.
Reavers.
-1 to hit.
Okay. No rerolls of any sort, so 3s are misses. Good. And 5s. Four saves and -1.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh yeah, boy. All right, and then God darn it. Thank you, Joe. It was a 1. The bolt rifles onto... I don't know what the best target is. Probably the Gene Stealers.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I can't target any of the others individually anyways.
Well, you can shoot the trigun.
Alright, this time I'm not only hitting on 6s, but I'm not re-rolling the hit or the wound either.
Or to hit. Oh, you never mind.
Are they negative to hit?
No.
Okay.
And these guys ignore cover, right?
Oh, yes. Three.
5 up. 1 dice.
Okay. And then the other squad, it's a 30-inch range, so they're gonna... The squad on the back there, they're gonna shoot at the Gene Stealers if they can see them, the Trigon if they can't. But they're out of rapid fire. Okay, so they will also shoot at the Gene Stealers. 5 shots, ignores cover. And they're negative 1 to hit, right? No. One at AP 1.
5 up. Good.
Alright, and then that's it for me, other than this charge onto your...
Venom cannon. 3 shots. Nothing.
Alright. Big number 9. Big number 9. A 3. So I can't even reroll.
Yeah, there's no strategy or
No.
anything either. That's
There's
off
nothing
the
I
Greg.
can do. So, it was still...
Well, you get 6, so you're up to 10, and I get 4.
So the question is there going to be any close combat this game? Or is everyone just going to
We're all
fail
gonna
every
fail.
shot?
Roll a dice for what objectives important.
1. Uno.
The center.
Is that the one?
Yep. So this is worth 2 victory points. The others are worth 1. So the Hive Tyrant's down to 4 wounds, or the Swarmlord.
Yeah.
But Greg didn't do too much damage back here. His Reavers are sitting ducks now. But the game did turn around a bit, and it's closer now.
Only
Give
because
it
Joe
all-
missed like 1,000 charges.
It's true. But like he's still got the Swarmlord alive at
Oh,
least, and he's got his big guns in the back completely undamaged.
I was saving that reroll just for the... I mean, I know I get it for charge anyway, so I was
Yeah.
like, need it. And I was like, all I need is one, like...
Decent
5.
number, yeah.
Like, 1 5, and the other one can be a 1, but no.
Spent 2 command points on the Swarmlord for rapid regeneration. He got 3 wounds back, so he's up to 7. So he's back in his top threshold, but only by the single wound. The Hormigons have just moved up to try and form a shield for the objective. Swarmlord's moved up closer. Carnifex has moved up to help him. All the guys from this side have moved up. Gene Stealers and Broodlord advanced up since they can advance and charge. Lictor followed them up. The Warriors and the Carnifex have just moved back towards the squad of Reavers. And the Ripper Swarms are continuing to hide out back there since Greg would just be able to kill them for free if they come out right now. So I'm not going to bother casting any psychic powers since Greg's in denial range and I don't want it to take unnecessary mortal wounds. So going into the shooting phase, the Trigon Prime is going to do its electric attacks towards this front squad here. So he gets 12 shots. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. No AP.
1 takes a wound. Something that didn't kill them immediately. It's amazing.
You're using your Primaris Marine profile.
Tyrannifex is going to fire at the 3-man unit of aggressors.
All right.
Getting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Or was it 2s? Yeah, wounding on 2s. So 4 wounds minus 3.
On the aggressors, so 6 up saves.
I'm the flying guys.
Oh, on the Inceptors or the
Aggressors.
aggressors?
Oh, on the aggressor. Sorry. I was like, this kind of weird target priority, Joe.
They're all dead.
Oh my
It's
god.
2 damage each, right?
No.
No?
So,
Oh.
Dead. You
Okay.
failed 3.
Dead.
Dead. 1 wound.
Oh, one survives. The sergeant. Leave the sergeant.
Which one's the
I
sergeant?
don't even know. I don't even know if it matters other than leadership.
I thought it was something like when aggressors take a wound, the entire unit just gets removed. But apparently it's not the case.
I thought they were the 2-wound meme.
The Conifex with the Stregathon cannon will fire at the Inceptors.
If you kill them, they'll have nothing to assault.
4 hits. 3 wounds, minus
1. 1. So 1 dies. Let's just transfer that 1 to the aggressor. Thank you, sir.
The Exocrine will fire. Yes, all of its shots at them. So now we're firing at them because they got the in-ball. And they should assault and hopefully kill the 2 Inceptors.
You don't want to kill the repulsor? Still sitting at 2 wounds.
It's not in range.
Oh.
It's only got range 36. So, yeah, guess 12 shots towards. Yeah, 12 shots on
Shoot
them.
those Storm Shield guys.
They're too powerful.
Threes
They can't be killed.
and 3s. 5 wounds. Minus 3.
6 up saves. All go through. How much damage each?
2 damage.
They're all dead.
Remove another unit, Greg. So much for taking 1 damage at a time, huh?
That's right.
Briefly.
Every once in a while it happens. And it's glorious.
Last bit of shooting is the Conifex and the Warriors onto the Reavers. So I'll fire the Heavy Venom Cannon first. 3 shots. All hit. 3 wounds minus 2.
On the Reavers?
Yeah.
And for 5s.
Nope. 3 damage each.
3 dead.
Venom Cannon from the Warriors. 1 shot. 1 hit. 1 wound minus 2.
Alright, just go ahead and roll it for me, bud.
Goes through. 2 damage. And 6 death spitter shots. One wound minus 1.
Go ahead and roll that.
You made it.
Yay!
Good job.
And that is all of my shooting. So, Trigon is going to declare a charge on that group of intercessors.
Alright.
Joe can't fail it. He's so close. This is how you don't fail a charge. You just do it with 2 inches away.
One hit.
Nothing.
Bring it in.
Makes it. That time with a total of 12 with his adrenal.
Nice.
And then the Gene Stealers are going to declare a charge on them and the shield guys.
Alright, see how far you get.
Do the shield guys have any shooting?
Nope. They could throw their power sword.
So they can make it.
Alright.
Are they like exclusively going after them now?
Yeah.
You might as well do a 3-inch violent as well.
Cheating. Cheating. What if he wanted to bring other units in? Now he won't be able to.
I think he's going to. And he could have not done it. It's just a suggestion. I mean, the Lictor and the Trigon have those guys handled. Where's the Broodlord gonna go?
He's going to go in on them too. Since if he goes after Calgar, he'll just die. So Broodlord into the Intercessors.
Caligari will break his back.
So,
Oh yeah, he's not a
Like
bloodthirster.
Caligari's never broken the back of a bloodthirster.
He's too tiny. A bloodthirster is huge.
and then
He'd break the back of that Broodlord, though.
Carnifex is going to assault the Inceptors.
Alright. Only 12 shots this time. Only 5. I needed that 6. 1 wound.
4 up. Good. Don't make it in. Swarmlord, make it in.
Alright.
And then the Carnifex is going to assault the Reavers.
Alright. Here
Shock
comes the
grenade.
meme. How many are left there? 6? Dan?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So, shock grenade. D3. 3.
Very nice. That's big.
1, 6.
Nice. So you're -1 to hit, Joe.
And you can't fire Overwatch on me. And then 1 pistol hit. And it wounds. -1.
Takes a wound. What do you think the most dangerous combat is to go before Greg does?
How many wounds does a Carnifex have?
7 more.
You guys get 3 attacks each. That's so he's got 18 hitting 4. I don't think he's gonna kill you with any. I mean the 2 sword dudes will probably do a little bit. They're not characters, but I think they have like 4 wounds and like 3 attacks each.
Well,
But I think Greg had to roll really well to kill the Carnifex with the Reavers.
well, this is before, at the end of the chat, so on the Inceptors. 4 up. Does not take a mortal wound on the Reavers. They do take a mortal wound. Alright, I'll do the Gene Stealers first, then, on those guys. So that's 4.
Put the alternate symbol up on him. He's proud. Member of the 13th.
So it'll be 12 attacks. They're within 6 inches of the Broodlord. So they're hitting on 2s. Toughness
On what?
on the shield guys.
4, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure it's 4 also. They're 4.
4 wounds.
Any negative?
1 -1, 3 -4.
Okay.
Good thing they have so shields.
3 up and vulnerable saves. Not everything. 1 goes through. I should probably roll that separately, right? Or they all only do 1 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got 3 wounds left.
Are you going to interrupt, Greg?
I don't think so.
Broodlord on the Intercessor Squad. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. Reroll fail. So 2 wounds at -6. 3 damage.
2 wounds at -6.
Wait, -6 AP?
Yeah. And then
Well, that's only 1 though.
4 wounds -3.
Just 1 damage each?
D3.
What
Wait,
about the first one? The ones that were
-6.
Those were 3 damage each.
3 damage. Okay, so I lose 1. And then no saves on those.
1. So another one. Now just finish off that. 2. 1.
So 1, 2, 1.
So 2.5 guys died from that last thing of attacks.
Okay.
so 4.5 total.
Trigon Prime. 6 attacks. 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Reroll the 1.
Yeah, he's not going to die at all.
Hitting on 3s.
He can take out a Broodlord, a Trigon, and a Lictor.
4 wounds. -3.
Alright, roll them up for me, bud.
You made 1.
Excellent.
And then con effects on the Reavers.
-1 to hit.
Gets 4 attacks, plus 1 hit on turn of charge, so still hitting on 4s. Moving on 3s. Two wounds -3.
2 6-ups. Both go through.
3 damage each.
Take out the one with the wound and 1 more.
Con effects on the Inceptors. Getting on 3s. Getting on 3s. 1 wound, -3.
6 up. Nope. How much damage?
3 damage.
Okay. The non-surgeon.
Swarmlord. 6 attacks. All hit. Are they toughness 4?
I believe so. I'm looking it up right now.
Well, he takes 2 mortal wounds in addition to everything else.
So he's dead. No, they're T5 though.
Yeah.
They're just as good as aggressors.
Ooh.
Exactly.
So now I get my attacks back?
Yep, that's all of my stuff.
Excellent. Alright. What do I have left there? 4 Reavers.
Yep.
2 attacks each. And then 1 extra for the knife, right?
It's yeah. And then an extra for the sergeant.
Yeah. Alright, hitting you on 3s. Wounding you on 5s. 1.
Any AP?
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, Victrix Guard on the Gene Stealers. These guys should be able to do something, hopefully. 8 attacks.
Each?
4 each.
Oh.
3 pluses, and then power swords. Then they're within range, yep. And then wounding on 4s, I think.
Yeah, they're going to be strength 4.
Okay. And it's -3, 1 damage each.
5 up. 3 die.
Okay.
You just pulled 3 from the back.
Then I'm going to use 3 command points to have a unit fight again, and that'll be that. And then I get to roll, what, 3 dice for 5 up?
Yep. From Calgar's Warlord trait. So you get 1 back.
Yep. So I only lose 2. Alright, and now we hit that attack again. Hit. There you go.
5 up. 4 die.
Nice. They might not be good at guarding people, but they're pretty good at killing cheese stealers.
And then I have leadership on my 4-man squad.
So you lost 6?
I rolled a 1. I'm fine. I'm leadership 10.
Alright. Turns out what sucks is I was actually rolling high rolls for the charges when
When
I
you
was
didn't need
guaranteed to succeed in them.
Yeah, and now you're looking to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory points, unless Greg gets you off an objective right now. So it's currently 10 to 6.
Yeah.
So you'd be tied
Yeah.
if everything stays as it is.
I moved everything up to try to take some of the middle back. I've abandoned that one objective, and hopefully I won't need it. I moved everything else up, and I'm going to try to kill the Swarmlord and the Carnifex. I'm going to try to take the middle. I don't know if it'll happen. But first off, we have psychic powers. So I'm going to cast Smite, which will go on to the Swarmlord. And I get a 6.
I'll try and 9. 10.
Okay, so it's been stopped. And now I shall cast Might of Heroes onto Marneus Calgar. And it goes off with an 8. Can you stop too?
Broodlord's probably in range.
Yeah, you can try and 9 too.
Okay.
7.
Okay. So Might of Heroes still goes off.
Ooh, actually, maybe you should have done a Null Zone instead.
Yeah, I should have, but I didn't think about it. Because it was invulnerable saves.
Yeah, I didn't even think, because it's only him and the Broodlord. I wasn't even thinking about it either.
That's one, yeah. Alright, but that's that. I got 4 Reavers left, so so I don't forget, I'm going to shoot their pistols into the Carnifex.
-1 to hit.
Alright.
The spores are right in their face.
Nothing. And then, I guess we'll do the Repulsor. Get going with that guy. Alright. So the Laz weaponry.
On the Swarmlord?
Yeah. 2 hits.
Is he within 6 of Calgar?
You can check. I got him as close as he could.
Nope, you're just out.
Okay.
That's rough.
It is. I'd have to read it. I don't know if it'll work on the Repulsor or not.
I'm pretty sure it would.
And then 2.
Failed both. Oh, command point 1. Both go through.
Oh, I guess Null Zone didn't matter.
Yeah, shit. To make a 4-up inbox. I might have made like 1.
Alright. 2d6. I'm gonna re-roll the 1. Roll. So 7.
He's dead.
Alright.
And you lose a command point, and then see if you get it back.
Didn't Greg already get
I
one?
did this turn.
Oh, alright. So you lose
Doesn't
one.
go crazy. Can you pull the Swarmlord?
Alright.
And is that your Warlord?
No.
So
Your
that
Warlord.
was the
Oh, yeah. And over there.
that was the repulsor. I had already dedicated all the shots. So that's fine. Now we shall go to the aggressor, the last
Of his
of
kind.
his kind. I'm surprised he's still alive at all.
1 wound. He's just hanging in by a thread. 2d6.
This is 10. Looking for 5s. Re-rolling 1s. Three of them.
You got 4 here, Greg. Was that a 5?
1, 2. What was the other one?
Yeah, that's my call.
Then yeah, those are miss. I only had 3.
Good.
Okay. Now on to the lieutenant.
Crack grenade.
Oh, I should have, but I didn't. Is he 6 from Calgar? Nope. So he missed anyways. Lieutenant or Librarian.
Crack grenade.
I don't know if he has him, but I'm gonna look. But he is within range.
Also check the Apothecary and the Primaris Ancient. And the Lieutenant. Everyone
The
throws grenade.
lieutenant's gone. Oh, the other lieutenant. I got you. Lieutenants have them. Librarians have them. Ancient has them. It's only 6 inches.
Yeah, he's probably out of range. What about the Apothecary?
Apothecary has them. All right. So I want the 1-shot crack, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah. So Librarian.
-1 to hit.
Hits. And they're T6?
T7.
T7? Okay. So then frag probably would have been better. Well, maybe not.
What? I mean, you
5.
get AP3 and D3 damage.
1 wound.
5 up. Good.
Alright. The Apothecary. Hits. Nothing. The Lieutenant. Hits. Nothing. Or reroll wounds. Of 1. Nothing. And then the Ancient will rapid fire. Two wounds. AP1.
3 up. Oh, no. Fails it.
And Calgar. -1, right?
Yeah.
2s just don't do anything. And then 1 wound. AP1, 2 damage.
Made it.
Okay.
Roll your D3 for one of the crack. Because he wouldn't have his cover save because he
1.
charged last turn.
1.
So how many wounds does he have?
He has 5 left.
All right. Let's start off with the.
These guys didn't shoot, did they?
Oh yeah, they will shoot at. Probably can't see the word load. They can see the Trigon, so let's shoot at the Trigon. And then assault. So this lieutenant will go into the Hormagaunts and into the Carnifex.
Carnifex gets Overwatch, doesn't he?
Yeah, okay. I'll make it with a 7 if he doesn't kill me.
2.
Yeah.
No.
There you go. Marneus Calgar will go into both also. 9. He makes it. Apothecary. There's no reason to not keep going into both in case I get some weird roll. So, into both. An 8.
So just Carnifex?
Yeah. Librarian. Or I guess Primaris Ancient. An 11. Librarian.
Give the other ones more room to get.
8. Other lieutenant. 7. And the aggressor. 10. Well, Joe, I don't have a problem rolling charges.
I mean, the aggressor is not a character, but he is a solo unit now. This is like the High Council of Ultraman.
It's pretty hilarious. So yeah, I guess I just started off with Calgar. Joe doesn't have enough to interrupt anyways. I don't think.
No.
Oh, well, then you probably want to do the weak guys, because Calgar can go on the Hormagaunts,
Okay.
but the others probably can't get to him.
So, well then, since it doesn't matter, they can't. They go to last anyways, so that won't matter. So yes, Primaris Ancient first. We'll work our way up. Primaris Apothecary first because he's first on the list. 3 attacks. 3 plus, and is it still a negative to hit? Okay. Reroll. Just a strength 4. Reroll the 1. So nothing from him. Now the Ancient. 4 attacks. 3 plus. 5's the wound. Reroll the 1. 1 wound.
Good.
Aggressor. 3 attacks. That's why I kept him.
Yeah.
+1
leadership.
Subtract 1 from hit rolls. So, hitting on 4s. We roll the 1 and 2. The 3 misses anyways. So, strength 8 only. So, wounding on 3s. 2. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. -3. D3 damage.
What's up? Takes 1.
D3. 3.
Down to 2.
Then the lieutenant, who is only on the Fex, with his power sword. 4 attacks. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling the 1s. 2. At -3.
Fail. He's dead.
Okay. So then the Librarian can't hit anybody. And
Yeah, 3 pile-in is not enough.
the other lieutenant, since I just did him, will go on the Hormagaunts. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling the 1s.
Really, you want to do Calgar first, so Joe can't pull him away from
I
the
got 3. Well, I should have done it, but I didn't.
Yoinked.
Yep. So then that's it.
I mean, you can pile in, but you probably can't get in range.
Well, what range do I have to be into?
Although, actually, wait, the lieutenant would pile in first.
Mm-hmm.
So he could probably get it. 3 inches. Just barely.
Let's put some an inch in. Alright.
Gets what, like 7 attacks now?
I've never used them before. He gets 5 attacks.
Oh, that's it? That's not very many.
It doesn't look like there's a negative for the gauntlets for the melee.
No, I don't think there could be.
Okay.
The super gauntlets. So what times 2 strength, AP3?
Oh, he gets the extra attack from my heroes, huh?
Oh, that's true. And +1 strength. And +1 toughness.
Looks super important. So 6 attacks. 2s. You roll that one. Nope, there's a 1 to be a 1. And then anything but, I'm guessing?
Yeah, strength 8.
Strength 10.
What?
They're dead.
Now, which combat do you want to do first?
I'll do the Victrix on it, right? And then, am I still in range of the bubble? Probably not.
Well, he gets a 3-inch consolidate towards the nearest enemy.
Does he get to consolidate again?
I mean, after you wipe someone.
After you
I mean,
wipe
pile
somebody,
in,
you
yeah.
pile in and then consolidate?
Yep.
And the closest.
I'll just pull the 2 of them. You're going to kill him.
Well, he can't. He already consolidated.
Okay. Alright.
Con effects on the Reapers.
One minus.
1 minus 3.
Dead. Or
It's multi-one, isn't it?
yeah.
So
You got 3 left.
Yep. Is he -1 to hit?
No.
I had 5 up. 3 saves.
Takes 1.
Alright.
So Joe has 1, 2, 3 objectives, and then the
Yep.
middle's worth 2. So you have 3 as well. So
Alright.
you're still in the lead.
Objective for next turn. 4.
4. That's 5, that's 3, that's 1.
So that must be 4.
yeah.
That's a good one for Joe.
I'll wipe him out.
And then, what turn is it?
It's turn 4, the top of.
Not really many options left for the Tyranids at this point. The Lictor just moved over to hold that objective as the Broodlord and the Trigon Prime moved up to try and take them out. My lanes of fire are screwed up by these guys being here, so I can't fire both the Tyrannifex and the Exocrine at the characters. So hopefully I can pick these guys off with the Broodlord Smite and the Trigon Prime shooting. Probably won't. Carnifex stayed in combat, and the Ripper Swarms are just going to hide in that train. Because they'll die if they go out and have to take any morale. So, going to try and cast Smite from the Broodlord.
Nope.
Oh, command point up. Goes off with a 6.
Okay. With an 18, so I'm going to try to stop it. I also get a 6, but I have +1 to deny.
Nothing. Dragon Prime will shoot at the Victrix guys. And get 4 hits.
Okay.
1.
Takes it.
One.
Got one left. The symbol.
Tyrannifex will shoot 3 shots at them. Actually, no. Venom cannon from the warriors on the repulsor. 1 shot. 1 hit. No. Tyrannifex will do 3 shots at the repulsor, 3 shots at them.
Gotcha.
Repulsor. Two wounds, -3.
6 up. Go through. So it's gone. Blows up. 4, I don't think it'll blow up.
Perfect God. 1 wound.
Okay. Good.
Exocrine will do twice. He'll do 6 shots towards that lieutenant, 6 shots towards them.
Well, the lieutenant's a character.
He's closer to the lieutenant than
okay.
he is to them.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
6 and 6.
Which one first?
Metrics. Three wounds.
Multi damage or different profile?
damage each.
2 damage each. Okay. So first one will kill him. Oh, good.
Lieutenant. 2.
2 at -3.
3.
Okay. So 6 ups. 1. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage.
So he's down to 3.
Yeah.
And then all I have left to charge is Broodlord and Trigon to go in on them.
Nothing to overwatch with.
Broodlord first. Makes it. Dragon makes it. Six attacks from the Broodlord. It's 3 roll to hit because he killed somebody. Still miss. 3s. 3 roll to wound. Roll. It's gonna be 4 saves. Roll 1 separate.
Okay. Separate. Good. And the 3. 1 dies.
Just 1 wound.
Yeah.
Dragon Prime. Seven attacks. 1s. Yeah, 3s. 5 wounds.
One goes through. How much damage?
1.
Okay. He's got 2 left.
And then he's got,
His rattle.
yeah. Static. Hits. Wounds.
1.
Yep.
Good.
And that's just the count effects on the reader. Two wounds. -3.
Both go through. 2 damage each.
Yep.
So wait, is the Conifex is 2 damage.
Count effects is 3 damage because he's got monstrous, he's got massive. So
He's a-
he's D6.
But his okay. So you just got super unlucky.
All right.
So which one are you doing back?
Well, it doesn't matter. They've all gone, right?
Yep. No,
So-
just so I can put the camera.
Yeah. We'll do that one since it's closest.
Who are you attacking?
The Broodlord.
Top is 5.
All right. 1 or 2. 2 saves. At -3.
5 up. Failed up.
Is it power sword D3 damage each? Or
No, just one.
Okay.
You're thinking of force.
That's right. Then over here.
The lone brave reaver.
Four hits. Wounding on 5. 2 saves.
Takes a 1. You can
Nice.
set him down to
Oh,
5.
So we were sergeant.
And that's it for me.
Alright. In semi-dire last stand, the Ultramarines are holding on the back objective with the 5-man squad. We've consolidated most of our heroes in the middle, and we've still got the one Reaver threatening that Carnifex, and I'm going to try to get into combat with the Trigon with Marneus Calgar. So first, Psychic Powers. I'm going to try to cast Smite. Does that go off? I will command point one of those 2s. Nope, it still does not go off.
Did you get it back?
Let's see. I do get it back.
Nice.
And then I shall cast Might of Heroes on Marneus Calgar. Goes off with a 12, so I perils.
Too bad you had a command point. Huh?
So I lose a D3. 1.
Nice. And then Mighty Heroes goes off.
Yeah. Even if Joe had a Psyker left, I don't think he could stop it.
That's true. When does the Apothecary heal people? Can
I
he
think
heal?
it's the beginning of the...
Beginning of the movement phase, I think.
Okay.
Or,
I think it's the end of the movement phase.
Alright, so either way, it's too late.
Alright, so I don't forget about it. Bolt pistol on the Carnifex. Hits. Wounds. -1.
Good.
Alright. It's worth a shot. Primaris Ancient on the Lictor.
-1.
Hits. No wounds.
At the end of the movement phase.
Okay. And then Marneus Calgar into the Trigon and the Lord. 5 inches. That'll make it. And then the Lieutenant. 8 inches, so he'll be able to loop around.
I don't know if he
Side
could...
of Marneus. He doesn't have to get
okay.
in with him. I wanted Marneus specifically
Yeah.
to be able to hit both.
Yep.
Alright. So, on the close combat. I made a mistake. Use the old profile before, so we looked up. He gets 6 attacks. So he gets 7 with the Might of Heroes. And the plus 1 strength makes his gauntlet strength 10.
Yep.
Who's he swinging at?
He's going to go... How many wounds does Trigon have left?
11.
It's a lot of wounds.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to send it all in on the Trigon.
You're not going to do anything on the Broodlord? The fearsome 4 wound left, 4 up invuln Broodlord?
Let's see here. I don't want to leave them both slightly hurt. So I only do D3 damage with the gauntlets. I'm going to send them all in on the Trigon.
Okay. Squish him.
We got a spinner. Alright, all hit. There's no negative to hit or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay. And the Trigon I'm wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. 2 1s. What's that? It's 1, 2. So you got 6
AP 30.
at -3.
What's that? Made 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh,
He's got 1 left.
you should have divided up and failed even more.
Alright. And then the Lieutenant, I believe, gets 4 attacks. Yes. 2 pluses. All hit. 5 pluses. 1. At -3.
6 up. Fail. Doesn't go crazy.
Alright. And then the Victrix Guard. Onto the Broodlord. All hit. 5's the wound. We roll that 1. Nope. 1. At -3.
5 up. Takes it.
And then your turn, so I'm guessing I hit the Reaver.
Well, it's your turn. You get to.
Well, I chose the Victrix Guard.
3 hits. You roll 1. 3 wounds. -3.
He's dead. Double dead.
So you did what? 2 damage to the Conifex?
Yeah.
Broodlord will attack the Victrix God.
It was all about the attempt to get that objective that
Yeah.
turn.
No,
Which would have been really good.
Yeah, if you had made the charge, it would have been huge.
Yeah. I knew they were on a death mission from the beginning.
Yeah.
But it did pull those warriors back, which I think did help in the long run.
Roll 1 wound. Then roll 3.
All good.
That was not.
She's a
Shields.
tough cookie.
They're too strong.
The Imperium makes them well.
So
Handcrafted.
you get 2 more objectives. You get 2 more victory points. I
Yep.
get 4.
And so Greg is ahead by 2.
Yep.
And then what's...
And then roll up for the last one. Please don't let it be a 6.
Oh my god, it would be... Yeah, actually...
2.
Don't say.
So...
Here.
So that's good for Joe. You can't really get over here.
Not
Nope.
many choices left for the Tyranids, except to try and hold the 3 objectives that I currently do. Broodlord's fallen back from combat. Just gonna try and get off a lucky smite. Maybe finish off the lieutenant. Probably not. The warriors and the Conifex have just moved over so that they can fire this way and try and hit the aggressor and get him out of the way so I can fire at other things. And no one else moved. So going to start off trying to cast Smite from the Broodlord.
Do you not want to just bring the Ripper Swarm out?
If they come out, Greg will just get to shoot them in the outside of Synapse. And right now they just is behind the enemy or
that's
Librarian
true.
still
Yeah,
a thing
that's
and
true.
all.
Yeah, okay.
So currently they're getting me that. So Broodlord Smite. Get a 10.
Alright, I'm going to try to stop it.
So it's down to a 9 and you have a +1.
Stopped it with a 12.
Alright.
The might of the Librarian.
Warriors will fire at them. Only one guy can see. Depth Spitter on the Aggressor. Nothing. Heavy Venom Cannon from the Conifex on him. 1 shot. Hits. Wounds. -2 or 3. I keep forgetting.
Okay.
I think 3 then.
I got a 4, so...
He's dead. The mighty Aggressor.
It wasn't mine bullets that stopped that. It was mine Star Wars missile defense. So it is. You make the rockets to intercept the nuclear rockets. That's to stop the Smite warhead.
What's Calgar's invuln?
4.
4 up.
Then he halves the damage he takes.
Yep.
So no question.
But that
And then-
guard has to take the shots.
Yeah, the wounds. On a 2.
2 up.
So he'll
He takes a mortal wound on it too if he doesn't get his 3 up invulnerable.
Yeah.
Who's better off trying to shoot? If I get Calgar's your warlord, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Caligari is better.
Should
Because
should I shoot him first or him?
I don't know
'Cause
the
he
profile.
he gets D6 there. He'll be wounding on 2s. Is he tough? What's his toughness? 5?
Yeah.
So he'll be wounding on 2s, D6 damage. He'll be wounding on 3s, 2 damage, which will be down to 1.
That's true. I mean, what else do you want to shoot at?
Well, I mean, it's either...
Yeah,
I want to try and pick him off.
Your bigger gun, you're going to have to do well with your bigger gun, so I would shoot that first. Yeah, like you said, it gets reduced to 1.
So Tyranid effects on Calgar.
Although, wait, maybe not, because the 2 would get reduced to 1, and then he would suffer that damage, and then it would go on the other guy. Where, if you got like
I think
a
you
6...
want to shoot the low one first.
Yeah, because if you shoot the 6,
damage.
the other one you roll really well, and you get like a 6, it gets reduced
And you
to
hope
3.
to take out the Victrix guard with him.
Yeah, I think so. It might still not make a difference, because of the way the bodyguards work. Calgar.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. So I roll these one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you have 2 wounds left, so you can do 2 at a time.
Okay. 2, and he's dead.
Yep. So then Calgar takes the other 2.
Which are 4 up in wounds. Correct?
Yeah.
1 goes through.
So he takes 1 damage. And there.
That's fine.
So how many wounds does he have?
I think he has 6 total.
Let me look up in Vigilus.
Well, it's +1 whatever he has on that.
In Vigilus.
No, well, if you have his...
He's got 8 wounds, the Ocho.
Okay.
So Tyranid effects will shoot at.
So 7 left. Okay, yes, 2 command.
2 wounds.
Failed 1, I'm gonna command point it. It still goes through. Do I get the command point back? I do not. So 1 went through.
1.
1 damage. Can't half that.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
That's the advantage of getting that
Yeah,
one.
I know. Alright. Decisions.
Do you need a minute?
I'm just gonna move. I don't think I can do anything but move. Bless you. Six. I don't think Calgar can get past.
No, he only moves 5. Although you could shoot at the guy past him. So that's probably limiting.
Am I within the half range?
Although if you don't get Joe off that, you would tie and Joe would get line breaker. Is this
true.
turn 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it ends and Joe has that, he wins.
That's
If
true.
you kill him and it ends, you tie.
That's true.
Well, no, that would be -1/+1. So if you kill him but don't get it, it's a tie. If you kill him and do get it, you win.
I gotcha. All right. Well, first things first. Also, one more thing in movement.
Or your apothecary should heal him up too.
Yeah. Apothecary is going to try to heal him. 6. So he gets his wound back. Now, psychic power phase. Smite. Goes off with an 8. Tied by 8, so it goes off.
Yep.
D3. 3. That worked out well. And now, Primaris Ancient. Shooting at the lictor. -1 to hit. Hits. No wounds. Bolt pistol from the lieutenant. Hits. T4 5.
4.
1 wound.
Thank you.
Calgar. All hit. Two wounds. -1. 2 damage each.
Down to 1.
Alright. Charges. Lieutenant first. What's my range, Danny?
Need a 6.
Okay, and I've got 1 command point left. I got a 10. And Caligari will attempt it. He got a 12.
Nice.
Alright.
You killed him. Not
Alright.
real.
Yeah, he doesn't have an info, does he?
No.
And then we see if
See if it ends.
If it ends. What is it? 1-2 it ends.
Yep.
Goes on.
So
You
currently,
get 3 more. I get 3 more.
And the next one is number 3.
this one.
So what's our scores at right now?
I'm just going to concede. With you having that, I can't
Yeah, well,
get
what's
it.
the current score?
I get 3, 6, 7, 10, 13. So I'd be at 16 to Greg's 5, 10, 18.
All right, yeah. So you probably can't.
Yeah, I can't. If it was mine, I could do it, but I can't do
Yeah,
it.
if it was one of these two.
Because I've got, so I'm 2 ahead of you?
You're 2 ahead of me currently, but you're going to get 5 next turn because I can't get over here to deny any
That's
of
right,
them.
and you'll get 2.
And because the shipping
line
crates are there, I
breakers,
can't get
so
line of sight
yeah.
on them at all.
Wait, because
Because the shipping crates are there, I can't get them.
5. Greg will get 4.
I
1,
get
2,
4.
3, 4.
Yes.
But I
And
get
you
2.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Greg would
3
just...
for line breakers, so
Yeah.
you'd still be, you'd be 1 further
Yeah.
behind.
Oh, so wait, if it was if you just got 1,
If
Greg
I
would be
got-
getting 3, you'd be getting 3. So
I
you
would
would
need-
still lose.
I would need to try and wipe him off something, but
Yeah.
with all the characters, like, I could
Well,
try
'cause
and
also
kill
you
some
can
of
target
them.
characters at your leisure now, because all the models are gone with the exception of those. So characters no longer do priority over other characters. So you could shoot at those 2 characters with no penalty, just so you know also. You could shoot at Caligari and the Lieutenant, because all of these other guys are characters, so they don't impede you from shooting at a further back character.
I don't think it would make a difference. You're still going to get...
Yeah, it's like
3.
the 4 up.
You're going to
Yeah.
get 3 to my 2, and you're already ahead. I need you to get none
yeah,
for
if,
me to
if it was
catch
one of
up.
your 2, then
Yeah.
maybe you could do it.
Yeah. But it was close. I thought
Yeah.
you had me.
When this
you
is-
rolled really bad on your charges.
If I had made any of those charges, I might have been able to win, but you getting another point when I did absolutely nothing with, like, a fourth of my army.
And then I think this is one of the highest victory point games like we've ever had. Like we only rolled the 1-6, so. But I mean, it's like super close. Like if it was going to the death, like I think it's actually still pretty even because Greg has almost no guns left. So like you'd just be picking off his characters. So if it was like to the death, I think you would win actually because you have your big guns
so.
still.
Yeah,
It'd just be,
you have more stuff on the table that can do damage to me.
Yeah.
My biggest point tie up now is in Caligari.
Yeah, he's all the way over
Yeah,
here.
he wouldn't be able to get to you.
Yeah, but that was a surprisingly close game. Like, given turn 1, I mean, you didn't kill anything, but you got, you almost took out the repulsor. You did, you crippled Greg's, sniper squad pretty quick.
Yeah, and I might have done some stuff wrong too. I mean, it's my first time using the Ultramarines, but I've used Marines before, so I think, and Danny, you were pretty good on helping me out, so. But yeah, I was surprised at the victory, even as close as it was.